Okay, everyone, getting everything ready. Had to get a drink because for some reason throat was dry today. Let's get my shoes on and let's go feed the chickens. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Festivus day. It's a holiday I usually celebrate just because it's a silly holiday and I am a fan of silly holidays. So it's beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighbor. It is currently 46 degrees or about 8 C. Got some gray skies with some blue sky dots all around. Guineas hanging out in the mud. Because, you know, fortunately we're in mud season. Not that exciting. Just mud season. Sylvia is out, so that's telling she's ready for some food. Let's see what's going on the farm. Let's say hi to all the animals. Let's get everybody fed. And we'll we'll talk a little bit about coming year. Why it's a good idea to celebrate different types of holidays. Even if you make up your own holiday, I think it's important that we practice more ceremony in our life. Festivals, ceremonies, we are just, we don't have enough things to practice fellowship. My ear sticking out looks silly. So anything that we can to increase fellowship, to increase getting together, to increase things in common with other people, because we've been, for years and years, we've been doing things to try to separate us. And the elite is working very hard, double time at that. And so we need to do better. By the way, guys, here's my hat. I have 2 of them now. There'll be a link in the store for these hats. It's crappyrainbows.square.site. If you don't know, just send me a message if you're interested. I have them up now. We'll be adding more things to our store. As me and Lisa make more things, we're gonna have plants and we're gonna kind of have some really cool things available in our online stores. Things that I think are useful. Things that I think that you guys might use. Things that I might use. All that good stuff. So that's the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna get this set up. I know you can't see me. I'm just wandering over this way. I'm gonna grab. Thank you so much. Made absolutely appreciate. Very, very much. All the lemons, all the ice creams. Absolutely appreciate it so much. So let's get some food out here. Let's go say hi to, let's get the ducks some food and all that good stuff. I am very well. I hope you are very well also, Maid. It's been a good day. It's actually been a good couple days, so can't complain. Oh, tree in the face makes it sometimes harder to walk. I'm putting some food out here for all of the ducks so that they're not in my way when I'm in here getting everybody fed. So we do have to go get food later because with the holidays coming up, it's a good idea to make sure I have enough food for everyone. So now that we've got the ducks accounted for, I can put you guys back here. And we can get back to solving the world's problems, talking about things. And so things that I want from you guys. I'm going to ask some requests for you guys that are watching and such like that. I want to start tailoring some of the stuff towards things that you guys want to watch more. Now, I know it's fun to just watch me do my chores and wander aimlessly around and talk about a variety of stuff, but not only do I want to entertain I also want to educate, and I want to make sure that you guys are getting, that I'm figuring out things to try to make things better. And that's what my goal is every day, figuring out ways that I can make the world just a little bit better. And so things that you guys might be interested in talking about. As you guys notice, I'm trying to do shows far more regularly now. So I've got my mojo back, got my mind cleared, fixed some of the issues that I was having, kind of just got over them, learned to deal with the thoughts and how horrible the last couple years were. So if you guys think things, let me know. That's what we want to talk about. But today, it's just kind of a chill day. We're talking about good things. We're, talking about things, holidays that you can make with your friends, things that you can celebrate. I think we in communities need to do more of this. We need to have more uniformed messages. Because I don't think we have enough. I don't think we have enough of that right now. Is we have so much stuff to separate us, and how you're different than that person, and how this kind of stuff. We need to get back to we need to get more of the unification, more of the ways that we can work together. Because, if you live here in America or really in any Western world, you can see that multiculturalism just did not work. It's okay to have different ideas and different views, but what we need is a unified culture. So if we're going to adapt, like if you're going to do something differently, we need to have that as a unified culture. Because, when two things are so drastically different from each other, and when you can't have just conversations with the other person because you guys are not, it's not that you're not even seeing eye to eye, is that you're not even in the same book. It's okay to have disagreements. It's okay to, but we fundamentally, like, a fundamental thing that I think is important is wanting to improve everyone's quality of life. That seems like that seems like something that should be a universal. Well, for me, it seems like everybody should want that. I mean, who doesn't want, why would you not want everybody's life to be a little bit better? I mean, there's no group of people that I dislike or hate to the point where I would like their life to continuously get worse. I'd like everybody's life to continuously get better and better and better. Even people that annoy me or might not like, I'd still like them to have a better life, because my idea is if everybody has a better life, and there's less fighting, there's less bickering, there's less of the bad stuff that, the negative aspects of humanity that comes out. So that's like a universal principle, I think. And maybe what it is it's my responsibility to build community. So some of you guys know I have a Discord community, discord.gg/xDrFirefly, and we have, I think that we have a very collective community there. I think there's lots of different ideas, but I do think we all have similar shared values. Again, little things. It's okay, if we don't agree on little things, because having little things that you agree or disagree with people is perfectly fine. Like, that's not values. Like, we should view that, things like theft is wrong. Now, I view that, but I also view taxation as theft. So, I'm absolutely in a weird boat compared to most folks, because most folks aren't as extreme about those kind of things as I am. I think that it's, I think uniformly we should try to eat as healthy as possible, and we should work with our bodies and have strong, healthy, happy bodies. I think that's a universal, at least in my circles, that seems to be something that most people should want, is they want good, healthy, strong, functioning bodies. Some people it's harder than others, and I get it. Maybe you're a fat fuck, and maybe you're just not there yet. It's cool. It's cool. As long as you're trying, then that means that we share the universal thought of having a good, healthy body, because we all make mistakes. I mean, and sometimes we're young and we don't realize the mistakes we made, and then we get pointed out and we're like, oh man, I was tricked. I just didn't know, doc. I just didn't know. It's okay. A lot of stuff that I don't know that I don't know. And maybe, maybe with the help of talking to other people, it'll help me know things better. And then I won't make bad decisions that I make. Because occasionally, none of us are perfect. We think we're making the best decisions. I hope we think we're making the best decisions for us as we're making. I hope that that's the mindset that most everyone has. I think that's an important mindset for everyone to have, is to thinking you're doing the very best you can with the body that you're given, and how to enhance that body in every way, shape, or form. So, which I'll pass along. Some of you might not realize that I think some form of meditation, and if you want to call your form of meditation prayer, that's fine. So, wonder why YouTube went offline. Interesting. So, no worries. I don't actually need this to be on. It was just something else I was trying. And so, it all depends on what kind of things, but shared culture, shared ideas, shared mindset is really where we're at. And I don't think it's as hard as people think it is. I think that, you can have a fundamental view. Here's a good example. So, and as someone who loves guns and is A2 completist, I think that, but I think that, if you choose that you don't want to participate in it, that's fine. You, for yourself, can say, you know what, it's just not my thing, doc. It's just not my thing. That's okay. It doesn't have to be everybody's thing. All I'm asking is that you don't tell me what I can't do. So I think there's fundamental things that we need to remind ourselves that are culturally important for a unified culture. It doesn't matter if you like tacos or you like, Indian food. The unification there is we like food. So it's really, when it gets down to the tough stuff, it's down to the don'ts is really where the big issues come about, that we have to make sure that we agree. We have to agree on the things that are the don'ts, the not going to tolerate things. So, and I think we do that by good communication with other individuals, with learning about things, and making people happy together. So I think that's why it's important that we have conversations together. So let me go grab the water. Okay, get all these guys watered in here. You guys fit there? You guys pretty much fit here. That's good. Good. Everybody's here. They happy I'm here? Yeah, happy. Food, water, everyone, party time. Okay. Most importantly, first and foremost, make sure everybody's got good fresh water. I lost my train of thought again. We're over here wandering in the aimless weeds of what I was talking about, because Absent-mindedness is something I am very good at. By the way, guys, I'm going to ask him again because I'm going to try to get in the habit of asking every stream. If there is anybody out there that knows how to set up the online courses so you can teach online courses and have courses and how to structure them for my nonprofit and for me, I really want to start offering free and very affordable classes for everyone. I just don't exactly know how to do that. And in the sources that I've looked, I must just be internet dumb and not knowing where to look properly on how to structure, build these classes. So if anybody knows or has any tips, can point me in a direction, that would be absolutely spectacular. Because that is something I am wanting to do next year, is make sure that my knowledge can get out to as many people as possible. And structuring them in online classes seems to be a very good way to do that. So, knowledge is power, and I don't know how to do, and I'm not sure how that works. So, is anybody out there? Awesome.
Smiley face.
Mr. Balls. Yes, Fernando, I hear you. Meowing your face off. Let's get some, we got the rabbits in here, and then we got to get the rabbits outside. Good evening, Mark. Feeding a little early today. Me and Lisa's got to run some chores. We got to run into town, some chores, get everything ready and accomplished before Christmas and Christmas Eve, so we don't have to do any running then. Well, mostly don't have to do any running then because a lot of the places will not be open. So I want to make sure that that we make sure we have plenty of food for the animals. It's like when a storm's coming or anything like that, it's always a good idea to have some extra. Hopefully next year, it's one of the things that me and Lisa's talked a lot about, is that we are probably going to till up a lot more area and do a big hyper focus on trying to grow more corn or other things that we can feed to the ducks that kind of offset that. So before I forget, because Sylvia is going to remind me, and we do not want Sylvia to go for one of Sylvia's walks, let's get Sylvia some food because she is over there pacing the fence. Let's get her a couple good scoops of food so that she has a full belly. And so when we go to town, it's nothing we need to worry about. Because I don't know if you guys have seen the last couple days, but she's made her way to the barn and has reminded us that we are running late on feeding her. And she looks at her piggy watch and she's like, you need to be fed at a particular time, or I need to be fed at a particular time. And so don't want to mess up Sylvia and her piggy watch. So also, guys, I don't know when I'm going to start this, but if you guys are interested in, I will show you. So I've got, if you guys see, these are, I'll take them off and show you guys. So these guys are the meta glasses. So these are the meta glasses. They've got little cameras. They got little cameras in there, and I plan on doing some streaming from them. The downfall to them is that I can only stream on Instagram. So don't know when I'm going to start this, just doing that, but we will be doing some IRL streams on Instagram. So if any of you guys are Instagram users and you'd like to follow me on there when I start doing that, it's that one's X Dr. Firefly 37 because Instagram hates me. and they've already deleted one of my accounts. So I had to start a new one. I can, you know, oh, I shadow banned me. I don't know why they deleted me, but just don't know why. Miss Sylvia! Miss Piggy! Don't know. Piggy. Just being a piggy. Sitting there being a fat piggy, right, Miss Sylvia? Got some food over here. The ducks are eating it. Oh, it's just... The ducks are going to eat all your food. Yeah, come on. Okay, I guess she's just going to chill out there and didn't want to eat yet. That happens a lot. I did feed her just a couple. It was probably less than like an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago or so that I fed her. So, but yeah, like I was saying, guys, Instagram, xfirefly37 on Instagram. We're going to be doing some live Instagram stuff, at least until they unlock the glasses that I can use them on multiple things. I'm going to try. We're going to do some trying. We're going to do some little hacking around to see if I can get them to work on Prism here. The problem I tried with, I did that last time, is I got the video to work. I just couldn't get the sound. So it's just fumbling around with something. Maybe I'll figure out. So yeah, that's that online store might work, but that's a placeholder for me to be able to do online stores in the future to remind me that I'm going to do that. By the way, guys. What else, guys? What else should we talk about today? What is good out there in the world? That's what I want to talk about. What's good? What makes life worth waking up for every morning? There's lots of stuff that does for me. Snow, weather, the Angimoles, my friends, trees, that I got all these chores to do.
The days are getting longer now.
The days are getting longer now. Winter's here. Should be getting some good amount of snow. Which, as soon as we get some good amount of snow, I'm going to go on some snow hikes. And that's really what I'm going to be using the glasses for, is kind of the snow hikes. Because it'll be... It's what's cool about the glasses is we'll be able to go on some cool POV hikes. I can go hiking in the woods, and you guys can see with what I'm seeing. I don't have to carry a camera. And that's the big thing, is not having to carry a camera, because it is kind of nice to just be able to wear some glasses and talk about the stuff I want to talk about and show you guys what I'm seeing. I think it'll be a cold winter. Based off of what the trees have done, based off of what I've seen with the woolly bears, at least here in North America, I believe it'll be a cold winter. And maybe I shouldn't even say North America, east of the Mississippi, and maybe I shouldn't even say east of the Mississippi. Maybe I'm saying the Ohio Valley, Mid-Atlantic area. It'll be a cold winter. We're already doing a little bit better than last year. We're moving in the right direction when it comes to the amount of snow. I think we have, what did I say, 5? I think we're at 9. We have 9 inches of snow so far this year, which is more than we had last year at this time. And I think last year we had we were very, 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 very late on our snow last year. I don't remember how much snow we exactly had. I'll have to look back on my list, but it was unbelievably small amount of snow. The least amount of snow I had seen since in the last, I think I've been counting the weather for 19 years. In the last 19 years of counting the weather here, it was the least amount of snow by crazy. I want to say it was something like we only had like 18 inches of snow last year, which was insanity, really. Absolutely crazy insanity. So the fact that we're at 9 already means that we're probably close to half of that. Means that I should see a very typical winter, which is good. I like winter. I'm one of those folks that I love snow. I live in an area that snows on purpose because I think snowing is... What happened there, guy? Oh, okay, it's just my glasses. Downfall, these glasses are polarized. And so there's certain angles that the glasses kick into sometimes that I cannot see the screen. It's intriguing sometimes. So, but yeah, love winter. Winter, I'd say my very favorite season is fall, then spring, then winter and summer actually are a pretty even point, and then mud season. And mud season is probably one of my least favorites. And kind of right now we're in mud season because there's mud season 1 and mud season 2. There's a cold mud season. There's fall mud season and spring mud season. And they're equally, fall mud season and spring mud season are equally as annoying. Absolutely equally as annoying. Bunny? Most of you guys have probably never met Lucky Luca. So I'll let you guys come in and you guys can say hi to Lucky Luca. So is our most recent bunny. Hey, Lucky Luca, you're hanging out in your little house. So Lucky Luca, the reason their name is Lucky is because this bunny was born outside under the porch. And the only reason I know about it is one of its siblings got eaten by a cat. And I saw this guy run back under the porch, so I put on my caving helmet and crawled underneath the porch, all the way underneath the porch, and snagged this little bunny. And then he lived in the house for a bit, and now he decided he wanted to be... We also want to make sure that they can deal with colder temperatures better. So now Lucky Luca lives out here. So Lucky Luca will not be able to free range like we let some of our bunnies do. So we let some of our bunnies free range. Lucky Luca will not be able to free range because Lucky Luca is a white bunny, and white bunnies just don't do a good job of free ranging. Mostly because they kind of glow to birds, because birds see white as like a neon purple. And so, yeah, unless there's snow on the ground, Lucky Luca would be kind of glowing in the dark. And so that's not really fair to do to white bunnies. And so we don't let free range out. So we deal of free range bunnies. There's still 2 guys that regularly free range around. We have a gray bunny and a black bunny. And they travel around. They travel around the area. And so, yeah, we always try to release a couple bunnies every year. Just I like it. I like to have around the yard. So the fire I had yesterday, it burned. It did really well. You guys have not seen me and Lisa's fire pit. So there is me and Lisa's fire pit. We're gonna do some more. We're gonna do a little bit more to make it. We're gonna do some decor around it and make it look a little bit nicer. But for those that don't know, I purposely like fire pits with a chimney in the back, because most of the time the smoke will be sucked up. You can sit around on this side, and most of the smoke will go there and get sucked up the chimney because of the pressure difference. And so when we build fire pits, that's how I usually build fire pits, with chimneys in the back. Different style than other people do. That's my style. But we're going to go on an adventure, me and my sister and such. We're going to go on an adventure probably tomorrow or the next day. We're going to go collect some of the wood that's fallen around the property, bring it over here so we can have some nice bonfires. And maybe. Thank you. For the lemons. Absolutely coming to a middle. Rev Jim. Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful Christmas Eve. Just out here feeding some bunnies. Talking about life. Rev Jim. Rev Jim, what we need to do is I really want to get you in the next year or so getting some bees. I think that if you start off with like a small nook hive and you just keep it small and you keep it not very like right out, we need to we need to get more people in the raising bees. And you having yourself a beehive, just a little one, right outside your door. Get you some fresh honey, or just get you the vibe of bees. I think bees, the sound of bees is healing. It's good.
Yes.
So we need to talk more about that this next year or so. I'd also be interested. I'm gonna start doing some evening. I'm not sure the day. Right now, it looks like it's gonna be Thursdays, but I am wanting to do some Thursday shows where we just get some different people together and talk about stuff that they want to talk about stuff that maybe we can get together. Maybe folks have got some questions for me, or I've got some questions for them, and we can do some collaboration shows. I really want to do that more in this coming year, because some other people's got some awesome messages that maybe some of my followers have not heard, and vice versa. And Rev Jim, you are one of the folks that I would like to do that with. So we'll have to talk more. Rev Jim, I don't know if you use Discord, but I will send you a DM on Discord if you do. If you don't use Discord, I think I've got your email someplace. I'll have to look. We can talk on email as well. Everybody here's got water. Let's head over and get some water from them.
I'm honored.
Oh, thank you for the diamond. Absolutely appreciate it.
Yes, I am back on Discord.
Okay, awesome. I don't know if you are part of my Discord or not part of my Discord. Discord.gg/xDrFirefly. And I can't remember if you're part of if you're on there or not. But that's also it's also how you can send me my Discord personal. Yeah, my personal Discord is also, my personal one is just xDrFirefly as well. So I don't remember. And that's a invite to everyone as well. We have some cool people. We talk some cool stuff and do some cool stuff. Okay, watered. I just need to make sure that guy was watered, because Lucky Luca and this other guy, I don't want to forget to make sure that they have water. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear the techno in the background, but one of the things that folk, just as my stream, just as Lisa's 24/7 stream, we also have it playing outside for them. It says some folk and some techno, good combination, good balance of everything to keep everybody happy, healthy, and well cultured. So I got one more guy to feed. We're gonna go then after that we'll go for a quick little stroll around the property, and we will we'll do a wrap up of that. Drop this stuff off in here. I need to get another scoop. 4. The guy we're going to go see. See, this is where the glasses, this is where if I could just get the glasses to work right, it would just be perfect, because having to carry a phone, ouch, and spill the food everywhere and hitting my head and all that kind of stuff, being able to be hands-free, since I can figure out how to master that, will be spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. Let's get these guys fed, go peek at the bees, go for a walk. That is the plan of action. So, into the handy run. Ooh, the sky looks cool behind me. Good enough. Good enough. Okay, let's spin around. Let's go say hi to the bees. So we've got them nicely insulated, and then we've got a dude hanging there at the door, just letting people know what's going on. He popped back in. He's like, "Man, I won't be on camera, dude." Like, you can be on camera, and he's like, "Oh, what's going on?" So we got the bees. Good to see them doing their thing. Happy about that. Food up. Onward on our walk. The sky's like a nice mix of like blue skies and some gray clouds and some white clouds. I was hoping we were going to get some more snow. Doesn't look like we are, unfortunately. I was hoping, always hoping for snow. But alas, no snow. Oh, Mark, you were talking yesterday. You were asking about the pipes, and I wanted to show you. There's the handful of pipes that we were talking about that I had sitting out. Most of it's all the same size. It was mostly used for gas pipes. So it should be, all you should have to do is go to discord.gg/xDrFirefly. That should be enough to get you to my Discord. If that's not working, that's intriguing. It's telling me that Discord is being silly. But
I got it.
Awesome.
Try that.
So, I see a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Still quiet. That's one thing I don't necessarily like about winter in mud season, is how quiet it is. I actually like listening. I like hearing the bugs and the life move around, and so this time of year. But it's a good peaceful quiet as well. So it's good peaceful quiet as well. So that is the one nice thing. Blue sky dots, weather stacking, layers of clouds is cool. That little smudge cloud, it's pretty fun there. This is my trees that I planted up here just did not do as well as my trees that I planted other places. So next year, when I get more trees, I'm going to really augment the soil and make the soil a lot better for the trees. Because the trees that were planted in good soil over near the farm, in the farm lab, they just thrived, man. They just rocking and rolling. The trees These other trees are just meh. Really, they're just meh. Not as good as I was hoping. But again, that's what we do with experiments, guys. It's all about me learning some lessons, you guys taking the knowledge from those lessons, and you guys taking it and doing stuff together and seeing what your resorts are, and then we can ask questions, we can solve it, we can be more knowledgeable, more sustainable, more reliant on ourselves. Oh, so all of these, so me next year, and Lisa's gone on nice days like today when we don't have other stuff to do, we're going to be collecting all of this, and we are going to be weaving a fence. Why? Because we want to, and we've got ample amounts. We got tons of these sticks that grow back every year, because I burnt this last year, and this came back like crazy. Got tons of this. We're going to harvest all these. We're going to weave a fence in, and I'll let you know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. Hopefully it's a good idea, because it'll look really cool. I've seen people do it. I've seen people make baskets, and I've seen people do really cool stuff, and this is what they're using. Also can use this as fire starter, or if you're like artsy and crap, you can use that as like, you know, winter displays in your house. Lisa's artsy and crap, so you know, she does that thing. She's the one that makes the house look pretty. I'm the one that makes the house look muddy. So Mr. Fernando hanging out. What you looking to do? What are you doing, Fernando? I think he's over here trying to eat some grass. I think he has a stomach ache. Or he's over here hunting mice. It could be that too.
You got an issue with critters nesting in your tractor engine and stuff?
The answer to that would be no, but that's because we have so many other vehicles that they can nest in that they just like, the tractor is not enclosed enough where they could just go nest in all of my junk cars that I have sitting around. They're like, well, the tractor's open, the junk cars is not, let's pick one of the junk cars. But yes, I do have animals nesting in vehicles, just happens to not be the tractor. Lurking, by the way, I sent you a message on your D Live. You were talking about Freedom Grower, and I wanted to, if you didn't know that he also streams, or he mostly streams now on YouTube, and I sent you a link in your Discord, in your D Live, on your D Live channel.
Found an old farmer, good input. Keep engine wide open and tuck some dryer sheets around.
That's a great piece of advice. I actually might put the dryer sheets around in my car. So, that's great. But yeah, check on your D Live, your message in your D Live for Freedom Grower's link to his YouTube, because you might, if you liked watching him, trying to reconnect you back with him there would be cool. But yeah, dryer sheets, good idea. I might actually try that. It's something I might end up putting into my cars, because sometimes we have
We
have issues with that in some of the cars that sit around. So
watch past videos.
what was I? Cycle back around, head. Get back into what I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. Oh, by the way, guys, I think I have a link to the Substack, but I'm going to start in the next couple weeks. I'm going to start doing all of my worksheets.
50% Jiffy muffin mix and 50% baking soda will kill mice and not toxic to other animals.
Ooh. That's great to know.
Yeah, just leave an engine bay open, making it cold and uncozy, unsecure too.
Cool. Yeah, no, thanks, Rev Jim. I'm going to put that. I have to put that. Mix on a list, because that's very useful. I will say that hormone that I'm using, the rat birth control, I guess is what you could call it. I'm actually very happy with that. It is really reduced to the second generation of rats. It doesn't kill them. It just sterilizes the males and the females. And I am very, very happy. So here's why I thought I'd walk over to the tractor and show you firsthand. The tractor, this one's pretty open. The engine's pretty open on this tractor, with the exception of, you know, maybe up in here. But that's more of the fuel tank. So we don't really have too much to worry about with the rats and mice getting in here and bothering me here. This apple tree, I'm so excited for, hopefully I get apples next year from that. That is a cinnamon apple, and I don't know if you guys have ever had a on the tree cinnamon apple. It tastes just like cinnamon and sugar in an apple. It is amazing. The fact that I was able to find one of those trees, and plant it here, man, just absolutely very, very excited about that. So we will absolutely see what happens. We're going to be putting 2 more hives next year. The hives did well in this particular spot, so we're going to be putting more hives there next year. I made a mistake. I moved those hives. Should not have done that. So, well, guys, I think it's about time for me to head on in, so I can get the errands ran before it's too late in the day. Since even though the days are getting longer, we still lose daylight. Once it crossed down over the mountain, it still dips down over the mountain, and we have dusk for a long time. So hopefully we can get our chores done. I can get a couple other things outside, like maybe me and my sister and Lisa and my brother will go collect a bunch of wood so we can have our bonfires and things like that. Again, guys, soon we're going to be doing walks. We'll be doing walks with the glasses. So if you want to be able to follow those at least immediately, if you use Instagram, xDrFirefly37 on Instagram, the gimbal is telling me the battery's low, and I thought I charged the gimbal. So for those that want to do that, remember, guys, the Discord, discord.gg/xDrFirefly to join me on there. And to everyone else, thanks for joining. And I'll get in touch with all you guys, or you guys can also get in touch with me so we can do some joint shows on Thursdays, or whatever day is going to be best for everybody else. That would be whatever day is going to be best for really anybody else. That's kind of what I would like to do. Anyways, guys, it's Doc. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and all the other holiday things. But yes, Merry Christmas Eve, and I will probably see you guys on here tomorrow. Till tomorrow, it's Doc. Adios.
Yeah, where I am, we lose the sun an hour before it sets.
Yeah. Adios, guys.